Tell me how things have developed when it comes to the blockchain industry here in Malta since I saw you in November to today. How have we matured?
I think that it has become much more practical as the industry. We've seen less hype and more practical projects becoming here. I've just finished judging the pitches, and it is really, really cool actually to see projects that are more and more practical. Instead of just addressing something that is very theoretical, we're seeing useful practical applications of both crypto, also distributed ledger technologies which affect healthcare, for example, payments, and also making it easier for everyone to start using it. So I think that the crypto space and the blockchain space is becoming more accessible for everyone rather than just geeks.
Just geeks. Outstanding. And can you give us maybe an example of an AI and a blockchain startup that's really making use of this innovative technology that you saw at the startup today?
Yes. I think, for example, when it comes to fraud detection and using the blockchain also to store results in an auditable way, I think that is something very promisable. And blockchain is perfect for AI applications in order to store the results, also to communicate with each other without having a third-party trusted source. So I think that is something where I see promise in the marriage of AI and blockchain.
Excellent. Okay, and I know that you are doing quite a bit of work when it comes to artificial intelligence, Angelo. Lots of, sort of secret stuff. Can you give us a little bit of an idea of what you've been working on and what we can expect to hear from you as the year goes on?
A lot of it is still secret because we are still protecting the technology, but we've been working on the problem of AI that can explain itself. Currently, with deep learning, you get an answer, but you do not get the explanation of how it got to that answer. So imagine in healthcare, you go to a doctor and they give you a diagnosis and that's it, they don't explain why. You wouldn't trust such a diagnosis. So the issue of trust and to build trustworthy AI is to have the explanation explained to you by the AI itself, step by step, and that's what we've solved.
Wow.
And watch the space.
Watch this space. Very exciting, Angelo. And as you're walking around here at the conference and talking to people and all of this, what in general is the vibe and what are people really talking about here?
I think it's an optimistic vibe. I think what has changed since last November edition is that things have got more real. And that excites me because I'm seeing actually useful applications of both blockchain technology, of both crypto, of AI. And, I think there is this cycle of, hype, a little bit over inflation. I think we're getting through that period when we have then the practical uses. It's very much like the internet in the beginning of the internet. There was the hype cycle and then actual practical useful applications. So I'm very confident that AI is here to stay. And we'll see more and more pervasive use of it. In fact, I said on stage that I think the best way that can happen, the best outcome of AI would be that everyone forgets about it. Like no one is pitching anymore about the electricity grid. No one will be pitching about AI in the future because it will be something, like a commonplace thing. You have AI? Yes, it will be something pervasive.
Really interesting point of view. Thank you so much, Angelo. Always a pleasure to chat.